We are ready. We are now ready to begin today's best of 7 series between two teams. One of them is extremely popular on our YouTube channel. The other has qualified just barely through a weekly leaderboards, I believe. And that is Serbia versus the Philippines. Serbia is a new nation here in this tournament. However, the Philippines was here before. So we're going to go over the history of what happened to them last season. Last season, the Philippines was here. They did not win the series. They did not win a single series as they were eliminated in the first round last season. And that was back when there was 16 teams in the tournament. Now there is 32. So who knows how things will go. So without further ado, let us begin game 1 of this best of 7. Salty Shores will be game 1. Serbia is going to be in red and a brownish color. And the Philippines will be in white and blue. And here we go. The series has officially begun, and the Philippines will get their 4th chance to win their first to advance. I believe the farthest they've gotten in the history of their team was the 2nd round. And in game 1 underway, we are seeing some good defense on the field, which is what we ultimately want in a league like this. And the Philippines almost scored first. Philippines are trying to defend. Here's a chance that's denied. And that is a goal. It is a goal for Serbia. It is now 1-0. The first goal of the series goes to Serbia now. So now it's 1-0. 3 minutes, 28 left. Still plenty of time. And it's now 2-0. And Serbia is now leading the game 2-0. However, this is just the beginning of the series, so it's not doom and gloom just because it's 2-0 yet. And that's a goal from the Philippines. The Philippines are now trying to come back, and there is a half a game left. Half of game 1 has ended. ball gets cleared away. Oh, here's a chance for the Philippines, and they take it. It is now 2-2. Both teams have tied it up. And here we are with the next face-off. Ball is mid-court. Score is 2-2. Ten seconds left in game one, and it looks like we got ourselves an overtime game early in the series. And this is for a chance to take game one. The winner, whoever scores first, will win game one and take the series lead 1-0. And that was a big chance for the Philippines there. However, it was quickly cleaned up. Second opportunity and score. The Philippines have won game one after coming back from 2-0 and scored 3 unanswered points to win game one of the series. Well, I have to congratulate the Philippines there. What a comeback, and after a comeback, and comebacks do come with rewards, as they are going to lead the series 1-0. It's 1-0 now. So, if you're the Philippines, you have to win 3 more to win the series. No one has swept anyone yet. Keep that statistic in mind. There's been 0 series sweeps, as every single team out of the 16 that have played in previous games has at least one victory against a team. So none of them ended in sweeps. The last time we've had a series sweep was back in round 2 of the previous season. And here we are. Game 2 is now underway. The Philippines lead the series 1-0. Now, if you're Serbia, now should be your chance to try to tie the series, and the Philippines scored. However, if you're the Philippines, if you want to extend your series lead to 2-0 by winning this game, that will really put the pressure on your opponent. Two 0. Now the Philippines lead 2 goals already. And Serbia scores. It's 2-1 now. Philippines struggling here on defense right here. Ball gets cleared away. Ball's headed back to the Filipino territory. Ball is punted. And that's a goal. Goalie was too far in the back of his own net to make the save, and it is 3-0. It's 3-1 as the Philippines retake a 2-point lead. Oh, there's a chance. That's a goal. Serbia reduces the lead to 1 goal off of a face-off goal. Face-off goals are really just luck-based goals. They started happening quite a lot during this season for whatever reason, but we never really had a lot of them in previous seasons. And the game is tied. This one was off of a setup that was produced off of a face-off. And this is why it matters where you hit the ball. Because, that's an own goal. And the Philippines are up by 1 point once again in Game 2 of the series. Here's a shot. It's 5-3. The Philippines are up by 2 now. This is a high-scoring game, I could tell. Which means it's going to be pretty intense. A 2-goal lead can be easily broken, as Serbia has proven themselves by doing that. That ball's headed towards the net. Missed wide. Philippines are in pursuit of winning Game 2 and taking a 2-0 lead in the series. Ball's headed back. Clearing squad fails to clear properly and gets the clear. As a goalie was selected for Serbia. And now this ball is headed towards the net, and not anymore. And that's a goal. It is now 5-4 Philippines. Serbia has reduced the lead by 1. And now it's a 1-goal game. They keep it close here in game 2. It was close in game 1 after the Philippines won in overtime. It's still close now. And that's a goal. It is 6-4, and that might be game over. As now Serbia are now trailing by 2, meaning it's very difficult to score 2 goals in 48 seconds. It's very well possible, but it's not very rare. Or it's not very common for 2 goals to be scored in a minute. But it can happen, and it has happened before. $30 left. And that is a goal. It's a 1-goal game again. There's 15 seconds left. There might be a little bit of time to make something happen, but it might not be likely. It all depends on how this face-off goes. Okay, so Serbia won the face-off, so that's what they need. However, they need to make something happen quick if they want to win or tie this game. Here's their chance to send it to overtime, and they do. 6-6. We're going overtime again. Right at the buzzer, and that is going to save them for now. Now the next goal will win the game. The Philippines have a chance here. We're in our second overtime game of the series in only 2 games. Here's a chance for the Philippines. Misses wide. Second effort misses because of the net. Here's another setup. Cleared out. Ball's hit to the other side of the field. There is a defender there. And that ball is going to be clear. And here's a second shot. Deflected. Setup is too high. His second shot scores. The Philippines have won game 2 and now have a 2-0 lead in the series. Great goal. Great overtime winner. The goalie tried to deflect it away and it didn't go in their plans. And just like that, it is 2-0 in the series. And, well, what do I got to say but craziness? Serbia's a good team, but things just are not going their way in this series so far, is what it looks like. As both of their losses in this series came in overtime. And we are headed to game 3 now Forbidden Temple. It's a map similar to the one we just played on. Alright. Welcome to Game 3. If you are Serbia, you need to win this game to reduce the series lead to only one game, as it's starting to become a serious problem if you lose again. However, if you're the Philippines, you're already dominating. You just need to keep doing what you're doing and you will win the game. And you can potentially take a 3-0 lead in this series, which we've had a 3-0 lead in the series in some other series, but those series were both of the series we've had a 3-0 lead in the series were both cleared away with the other team winning game 4. The Philippines have scored early, 1-0. Here's a chance for... That chance is still alive. Cleared away in a shocking turn of events, because normally shots like that turns into goals, but not here. That ball is hit high. That ball is shot towards their own net. Oh, no, it's not. The nets are similarly colored, aren't they? Yeah, it's 1-1. That's going to be confusing. The most confusing thing is both nets have some sort of red in it. And the game is tied. Two nothing. Serbia now leads by 1. It's their first lead since game 1. Here's a shot sent midfield. Philippines trail, and there's only 2 minutes left in this game. The sweep breaker could happen here in this game, and it will be the 9th sweep breaker. Shot saved. Philippines struggling on defense right this second. Still struggling on defense, as they're making slow progress. Here's a chance. That's a goal. It is a tie game. As the Philippines' prayers are answered, it is 2-2. Oh, wow. That's a good goal. It is 3-2, and Serbia are up in game 3. Serbia lost the face-off. Or, sorry, the Serbia won the face-off. The Philippines are back on offense. Let's see what they can brew. There's a shot. It's too high. They missed the set-up shot. And, oh, that's headed for their own net. And cleared away before it got there. Philippines have 30 seconds to make sure that they can secure a goal, or this game is over. 20 seconds. $10 left. Too high. Defenders are not getting to it. And the sweep has been broken. Serbia has won game 3. And for the 9th straight series, we will not have a series sweep. As Serbia has bounced back, and now the series is 2-1. And because both teams now have at least one victory, a game 5 will be forced, and we will be playing a 5th game today. As we are now about to make our way to game 4 after that announcement, which could have been the final game of the series, but it will not anymore. Now, the Philippines still have a chance to win a series in 5 games. There have only been 3 series that, out of the 8 that have been played, that have ended in 6 games or less. The other 5 have ended in 7. So this could very well be the 3rd series that ends in 5 games. If not that, it could also be the 2nd series to end in 6. But if it comes to game 7, it will become the 6th game 7 of the season. As we still have not had a single game, a 4-game series yet. And that's a goal. Headed for the net. Here's a shot. Blocked. Here's a chance for the Philippines. They missed the net. This map is known for a high number of goals, so the Philippines can very well score as long as it's in their Serbian territory. Same with Serbia scoring if it's in Philippine territory. That's a goal. It's 1-1, and this game continues to get interesting. That ball is headed for the Philippines net. That's a goal. Serbia leads 2-1. Not many people really like this map because of how small it is. Here's another chance for a goal. Still going, and it's in. It's 3-1. Chance for a shot, and that's going to be deflected. Here's the ball. It's going to get cleared out. And here's another chance for a goal. 2 minutes to go in this game, and based on the looks of things, it could very well become a tied series again at 2 games apiece. With Serbia tying the series, and if it does happen, Game 5 will no longer be the last game of the series, as a Game 6 would be added on. That ball is punted deep, right towards the net. And that is in. That's an OG, and it's 4-1. This game is about to end pretty soon. Score is 4-1. It's a 3-goal lead for Serbia. And with this game ending, with Serbia winning, there will be a Game 6, which means this will not be the third series this season to end in 5 games. but it can still very well be the second series to end in 6. Serbia has tied the series 2-2. We are going to game 6. This series is turning out to be great. The Philippines looked like they were going to dominate this series early. However, now that I've seen Serbia start showing up, this might turn to something bigger than what it already was. And let's hope you guys are ready for Game 5. All right, here we go. Game 5. A map kind of similar to the last one, except bigger and with walls that are different. And that's a goal. Serbia leads now. Serbia's starting to show up really hard and could send the Philippines packing. The Philippines could be packing if they don't get their game together. And now the game is tied. The Philippines are now trying to get their game back together, as they have not had a great Game 3 or Game 4. As the Philippines was originally going for a series sweep, now they got to go for trying not to lose the series, is what's happening here. That is a goal. It is 2-1 Serbia. And once again, Serbia is on fire. That's an own goal, by the way. That should have never gone in without that. Here's a chance. Oh, it came out. Here's a chance. Oh, they missed it. Serbia is still trying their very best. Here's a chance. Scores. 3-1 for Serbia with 1:31 to go. Ball still in play. 1 minute to go in game 5. Ball came out. And it goes back in. It's now 4-1. Here's a chance for the Philippines to score. And they do score. However, there's only 32 seconds left. And that's another goal. It's 5-2. This game is going to be a blowout. All right. The final 11 seconds of game 5 is going to lead to Serbia's third victory in a row. They were down 2-0, and now Serbia just needs one win. And they're off to the second round. And now, since we are down to one game, since there is now one game left in this series, or, a minimum of just one game left, we will start to announce who the winner will be playing next soon. The winner of this series is going to take on either the United Arabian Emirates or Denmark in the second round. as this is the as they would face off on July 21st. But for now, here we are. Game 6 is now underway. If Serbia wins, the series is over, and it will be the second series to end in 6 games in this season. However, if the Philippines win, this will become the sixth series to end in 7 games, and will become the fourth Game 7. It will become the fourth Game 7 matchup in a row. So keep that in mind while the ball gets shot around. The Philippines do score first, so it seems like that can possibly happen. This map is quite strange, and this is actually the first time this map has ever made an appearance. It's the first time this map has ever made an appearance during the tournament, as scorers are instructed to spin the ball around the track rather than hitting the ball back in a straight line. Here's a chance for the Philippines to score. And that's in. It is now 2-2. Yeah, something that the map allows you to do is if you have a goal, you can have 2 goalies at the same time. One goalie could attack the other goalie in this map, which is kind of unique. Most maps don't have this system in place. So the rules are slightly different in this map than those of the normal maps. No one knows why this map exists or why that orb is flying in the air. It's 3-0 for the Philippines. Camera's not really doing great though, because the camera's not built for this map. And that is the first goal for Serbia of the game. Still up by 2, though, for the Philippines, as they are hoping they can send this series to 7. "4-1. I think you can score off of face-offs more easily based on how this map is designed. Look at this. The way the players spawn as well to start off a face-off is kind of unique as well. They spawn in a line. And now the ball is... And now the ball is headed towards the red area. Back towards the white. And it could be headed towards the net, and it's going to be hit over. Here's the chance. Ball's cleared away. Two, 4. Serbia's trying to make a comeback, but they need 2 goals. They've done it before, though. Serbia has scored 2 goals in 31 seconds before. And with the final countdown underway, we are going to Game 7 for the 4th time in a row. It looks like 6 games is not enough to settle this one, so we're going to need a 7th game to determine who's moving on to round 2. Which is quite interesting. I did not expect this series, or the last series, to enter 7 games, and it did. This is the 4th day in a row we had to deal with a Game 7 situation. And this will be the 6th series to end in 7 games as well, which is quite a high number of series, because in reality it should be split 25, 25, 25, and 25 for all 4 different series lengths. So, however, we still haven't had a series end in 4 games. We've only had 1 series end in 6, and 2 end in 3, or 2 end in 5 games. We are now going to have 6, which is actually going to be 2/3 of the series we've had in this season so far are going to end in 7 games. That is including this series. All right, so the winner of this series is either going to play the United Arabian Emirates or Denmark in the second round. And it's going to be at the old fabled stadium, DFH Stadium. As Serbia now has the lead. Whoever wins this game is advancing to the second round. Whoever loses this game will be going home and will be eliminated out of the tournament. Who will be the best of the best? That's a goal. Now, here's another important statistic about Game 7s. The last two of them we've had also went into overtime. If this one goes into overtime, it will be the third overtime Game 7 in a row. It would also be the fourth of the season. And that's a goal for the Philippines. Right past the defenders. The defenders didn't know what to do. And just like that, it is 2-1. All right, and that's another goal. It's 2-2. This series is very close. It's taken 7 games to get here. Only one team is going to round 2. And this one's actually going to be the first game of the second half, as we're not in Block A anymore. We're in Block B. As we are now in the lower half of the bracket. Serbia scores. It's 3-2. That's a goal. It's 3-3 again. It's a tie game again for the fourth time in the game. It started with 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, and now 3-3. These two teams don't want to go home, but someone's got to go home. Demolition here. Ball still trapped. Headed towards the other side now. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And here's a shot, and that's a goal from Serbia. They lead 4-3 in Game 7 in the final game of the series. And there's just 1 minute 12 seconds to go. A minute 7 is all that's left on this clock. Here's another goal. 5-3. "55 seconds is all that's left, and Serbia is up by 2. Make that by 1. If the Philippines can score that quickly, then this game is far from over, as they're only trailing by 1. This is the final game in the series, so the winner will take the whole series and pretty much move on to round 2. The Philippines still have a chance to tie this one up and send it to overtime, but Serbia is currently denying that, as their defense is spectacular right this second. Their offense is about to score again. Cleared away. Here's another goal, and that is going to do it. Trouble on defense from the Philippines led Serbia to score. It's 6-4 in the last game of the series. Ball's hit deep. Headed towards the net. It's 5-6 now. The Philippines would need to score in 9 seconds, as no one expected them to just punt it down the field and score. So the Philippines can potentially try to tie it up. 9 seconds, very unlikely, but it's still possible. They lost the face-off, so that's not going to do it. And that is it. Serbia is going to round 2. After being down 2-0 in the series, they've won They've won 2 games, and then the third. Then they lost to the Philippines and for the game 7 to happen. And now Serbia has won 4 games, which means they're going to round 2. Congratulations. I want to say good game to both of the teams that played here today. Unfortunately, this means that this is going to be the second season in a row that the Philippines are eliminated in the first round. Kind of disappointing for the Philippines, and heartbreaking for the second most popular nation for our YouTube channel. But they are no longer here. And as for Serbia, you're off to round 2. You are either playing the United Arabian Emirates, or Denmark in round 2, depending on who wins that series tomorrow. And I want to thank everyone for watching today's game, and we will see you guys in that series tomorrow.